Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina, and today we're doing a pick a turtle. So you pick a turtle. The first pile is the crystal quartz. The second one is yellow tiger eye. The third one is hematite turtle, and the fourth one is a red tiger eye turtle. So you pick a pile, and I'll be right back with you. Hello, pile number 1. You that chose the crystal quartz turtle. Alright, here is your reading. So we'll start with the first card. It is, let's see what the first message is. For the untethered soul. Simply permit the pain to come into your heart and pass through. If you do that, it will pass. If you are sincerely seeking truth, you'll let go every time. Nice. So, this is the first card. So, allow the pain to go through you. Next, what we have is I put 3 tarot. 3 tarot cards. Okay. So, there's offers coming to you. Offers and communication. We have the 2 knights here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Swords. So swords is usually about communication or issues. In this case, this is someone coming in, rushing in, or going real fast in communication, in thoughts. So it has to do with the air realm, which is the mind. And here you got the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow moving, it's grounded, it's taking your time. So energetically, this is like the duality between 2 energies within you. You have the slow-moving energy that wants to always reach progress. And then you have the other energy that wants to go fast and resolve and get answers to everything. Right? And then the 3 cards. The Hermit is the last one in there. The Hermit is analyzing, going inside. So this would be about an internal battle that's going on inside of you. You're trying to resolve things, trying to make your vibration match that which you want. And then you come up to a resistance. And it's like, where's that bridge between these 2 energies? So the resistance is, it's the pain. So that's why the untethered card here said, simply permit the pain to come into your heart and pass through. So allow the pain to go through you. Pretend you're a screen door and the winds of pain are coming through. But once they pass through, it's done. You don't have to deal with that anymore because you've accomplished it. It's something that you've put to rest. And then it opens you up for, you feel like you can go forward. You feel like you can, yay, I did it. You know, you get like a boost of energy of sorts. And there's always that internal part, like the analyzing part, like humbly see through the eyes of your heart. So this is for pile number 1. And if you had a question concerning, will I succeed? Will this happen? My completion of a cycle oracle deck had the answer yes for you. So this is the card that came out. It's a yes. And then for those of you looking for love, I have the Romance Angel cards. It says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Keep an open mind. While you're going through all this, keep an open mind. Romance Angel cards, it's also about your own self-love. It's not just what's on the outside of you, it's on the inside of you. And then for the Moonology card, it said, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So allow yourself to see the bigger picture of who you are. And then, I have another little affirmation card here. It's a Starseed cards. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Sorry about the noise. I didn't realize the train was going by at this time. Okay. So this completes pile number 1 for clarity. The crystal quartz. It brings in clarity. All right, let's go to... Thank you very much. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles. Hello, pile number 2. This is for the ones that chose the yellow turtle eye, yes, the yellow tiger eye turtle. So let's see what we have as a message for you. All right, for the untethered soul, we have the spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change at all times. That's how you set yourself free. Now, we put some tarot in here as well. Let's see what we have. We have 9 of Cups, so people feeling very satisfied. And 6 of Wands, so a victory of sorts in your life. And then the overall energy on this is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is your grounded, stable, slow-moving, but knows what steps to do when energy. She is your business person. She knows when to take a step forward, when to be quiet, when to speak up. And then, so you have the 9 of Cups, which is satisfied in where you're at right now. And there's victory. You've accomplished something. And so the Queen of Pentacles always represents that. It's slow moving. She's grounded. She feels good about herself. And victory always arrives. Okay? And then, one of the completion of a cycle oracle deck, it says, you are manifesting new beginnings. Yay! For pile number 2, you're manifesting new beginnings for yourself. That is great. All right. And for the romance angel cards, the card that came out was, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. A lot of us in our independence, we feel or we sense that we don't need anybody. Yes, no matter how much that could be true, that you're very self-sufficient, it's always good also to, if you have a lot on your plate, delegate responsibilities. Ask for help from your friends, from family, from people you trust. And you'll see it'll create an ease, and it'll create for yourself, and it'll create cooperation with others. Do everything also lovingly as well with each other in kindness. And you'll have great results. You'll always reach success. For the Moonology card, you have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So it's a good time to meditate and contemplate on what steps you want to do next. What do you want to create? What do you want to maintain? How do you want to go about to keeping something going in a good way? That it keeps progressing as well. Oh, you actually got 2 of them. Oh, that's right. This pile received 2 of them. 2 of them fell out. It also says surrender to the divine. So full moon. So from here to the full moon time, allow yourself to listen on the inside of yourself. Like that's that meditate and contemplate. Prayer is speaking to the divine. Meditation is listening to the divine, to the answers. Being in a state of surrender but allowance so that you can let the answers flow to you. Okay. And then for the Starseed affirmation cards, it says choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in a direction of choice. So see, this is very much the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. See, she stays conscious in her thoughts. She knows what steps and what comes first, what comes next. And she's got a plan, but a plan that she's listening to on the inside. All right. And that is the reading for pile number 2. Hi, pile number 3. Those of you that chose the Hematite turtle, welcome. We're going to start with your reading right away. Let's see what came up. for the Untethered Soul card that came out, it says, beyond is infinite in all directions. The beyond is infinite in all directions. Ooh, this one makes you think about things, doesn't it? Alright, let's see what we got for the tarot. The tarot, we receive the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so not willing to move, not willing to see what is. There's been a lot of deception, backstabbing, a lot of arguments, but even though there was fights and stuff, nobody feels like they won. That's usually how it is. And then once you realize this, then you can receive the Ace of Cups. New offers coming in. Maybe new inspiration. New energy coming to you. Given to you by within. From the inside. From the Creator. From the Divine. From your environment. See, beyond is infinite in all directions. Where you seek, you shall find. And so, if you're going on the inside, because Two of Swords is usually someone going on the inside, doesn't want to see the outer realities, not accepting what they see, what they feel, what they sense, and they go on the inside, because that's usually what happens in their experiences. So when you're on the inside, then you discover the internal battle. The internal battle doesn't leave you very satisfied, even though you could accomplish something. Maybe you feel unsatisfied in your accomplishments, even though in your mind you know it is what you wanted and asked for. So what is preventing all this? There could be inside, there could be something to be opened, to connect with, seek for that light within. Because right now, with the Five of Swords, it shows that you're just in that dark spot on the inside and you haven't traveled deep enough to reach where that light is. And when you do, Ace of Cups shows up and your life feels renewed. Alright, so let's see what completion of a cycle oracle deck. I picked one for every pile. This one says, do what matters most. So while you're on the inside and you're trying to figure out, and you're seeing the internal battles, and you're trying to make sense of things and trying to bring balance within, a sense of security within, a sense of peace within. Do what matters most. In your outer reality, do what you need to do that matters most to you in a good way, so that you can receive that Ace of Cups. So you can receive that feeling of renewal within you. Open your heart. Do what matters most. Okay. And for the Romance Angel cards, for those of you that are asking about love, don't we all? It says, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for the one that you feel you're trusting, you're going with the adventure of getting to know someone. It doesn't just have to be romance. It could be seeing a family member you didn't see for a long time, your sister, your brother, your aunt, whoever it is, and kind of, because time has passed, it has changed us all, but it doesn't change our core. And sometimes getting together, getting to know each other, we get reminded of who we are, what we're carrying as an energy, what it attracts. And for the Moonology card, I picked one. It says, a fiery climax approaches. So you're going to get to a very uplifting feeling. Is that Ace of Cups? There's something that's going to boost your energy, that's going to give you life again, that's going to happen. So it's a fiery climax approaches. So something's coming for you in a good way. Do what matters most now to be able to prepare for receiving what's coming to you in a good way. And then for the Starseed affirmation card, it says, no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential, There is much for you to share. So there's much for you to share. Look at this. It says no limitations and beyond is infinite in all directions. It goes together. And also, like, no limitations, you're a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. What you can share is this process. How many people out there are how do I get through this? And I don't think I can talk to that person. They'll judge me. They don't want to allow themselves to be vulnerable. But that's why you follow your intuition, and you get to connect with people that they'll share what they know, and it might actually be something that helps you. So when you pay it forward and you get that feeling and you share what you know with someone because for some reason you were brought at the perfect time, perfect moment to say something, that was your opportunity to say something and to help someone else and pay it forward as you got helped. That's how we build up this energy. And there's no limitations on how we can build up this energy for everybody. So this is your reading for pile number three. Number 3. Welcome, pile number 4. For those of you that chose the red tiger eye turtle, this is the one. And let's get into your reading. So for the untethered soul cards, this is the one that came out. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. Ooh. Everything has a cycle, right? Everything has its own cycles, its own way of being. And when we detach from results, although we have a goal in mind, but we detach from the expectation of what the outcome should be. When we literally detach from it and do what we have to do step by step, it'll come to us. There's these forces outside of our control that is benevolent and that will line things up. And then the only thing you got to do is just be ready or prepare to be able to recognize the opportunity when it shows up for you. So let's see what tarot. I picked 3 tarot cards. Let's see here. I do apologize for the noise. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords, we have Justice, and we have the Lovers. Well, so some of you may feel stuck in your situations. And I think somehow, and the Lovers card came last, so you may have to do with relationships and love relationships for pile number 4. You may feel stuck in some ways, and you don't see clearly, you don't know but you're not really stuck, you feel like you're stuck, which is a true feeling. What we feel is true, because that's the way we're creating our reality. See how that works? If we choose to look at it differently, maybe we were stuck because we were trying to control everything around us and everything just crumbled, doesn't go the way we want, or we feel that way. But then justice comes in. The sword of justice and truth and balance comes in to set things straight. And then there's the Lover's card. So you get to get unstuck when things become more fair. So practice fairness in your life if you want to receive fairness in your life. If you want love in your life, be that love to yourself. Everything starts from you first, doing the internal work. You'll hear it over and over in the next few years anyway, from many different peoples, many different walks of life. People will just say, did you do your work? No. That's why you're having blockages. And there are things that are out of your control because it's about divine timing. We're walking in the unknown. We don't know what happens next. We want to. We go to card readers. We go to... The potential is always there for success. Now, it's the action the plan of action, the compassionate actions taken to get there. That's on us. That's our own responsibility on an individual basis. And then when we start doing those steps for ourselves, when we start doing the internal work, which is a daily practice, you make it the way you feel comfortable. You make it in a way that is fair for you. You incorporate truth in a balanced way in your life. And then you'll see Lover's card. You see there's a male and female. There's that. It's also the time of integrating the shadow side, or in what they call the light. If you go in a dualistic world, we're going to have many ways of explaining one side and the other that are dualistic in nature but complete each other. So we have that yin yang symbol that shows that depicts it. Like one picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, that one can be clearly understood very fast, intuitively understood without that many words. It's just you can add words to it after. But the internal knowing, when you see that symbol, you, oh yeah. So the Lover's card represents, like, under the guidance of the divine, the male and female aspects of yourself will be held in balance if you acknowledge it, if you are willing to want to, because it's free choice, right? We choose how we want our reality. Our choices hold a series of events that happen afterwards. So if I decide I'm going to take this and it doesn't belong to you, there's a series of consequences from taking that object that wasn't yours. Now, if you practice fairness, balance, and truth, you would maybe ask to see if you can acquire that thing instead of just taking it. And then you are practicing a more balanced life for yourself. And if you can't get that object that you asked for, then don't feed into the ego. Don't allow the ego to take over and say, well, I want it. See, these are the little internal self-sabotaging programs that we need to overcome to become more balanced and more evolved. The solution in this case, if you wanted to have an item and you asked for it, you couldn't get it, you can't take it. So what do? You work to acquire it for yourself, right? So the completion of a cycle oracle card that came out for pile number 4 is almost there. Be happy. When you're happy getting to a goal, when you're happy getting there, that's how you get there even faster. The example I use is, if I stay up all night because I'm excited for the next day, and I stay up all night and I can't sleep, and it's the excitement, I'm lacking self-discipline, first of all, to be able to calm myself, soothe myself, to be able to get to sleep so I can enjoy the day fully the next day and receive it properly. But if I stay excited all night, and then I get a few hours, and then I wake up, and then I'm half anxious because I didn't sleep enough, and then I receive this great gift, and I was so excited for, but I'm not able to receive it properly because I didn't do my self-care first, then it won't be what you expected. It's best to go without expectations, but when something is lined up as a plan, hopefully it works out, but be happy getting there, because when you're happy getting there, it's like you go to sleep, the next day happens faster. It's not about getting to sleep, but it's an example. It's about putting yourself in a state that will allow you to get to your goals faster. So that state of mind that you need to put yourself, discipline yourself to be in, is be happy. It has to be genuine. It has to be an authentic state of mind. It can't be pushed, pulled. It can't be forced. It has to be for real. The angel oracle, the romance angel card that came out was about finances and career. The card that came out is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for some of you, maybe you feel you don't have that much to offer. Offering your time. Offering your advice, your presence. work and love life balance in your life as well. It's time also allow yourself to be vulnerable, and if you have a supportive partner, explain your stresses so it's kind of off your shoulders, but don't project them or push them on your partner. But if your partner has that understanding, then they'll be willing to share some of that stress with you. But at the same time, just the fact of getting that understanding from someone, it takes that weight off your shoulders, so you're not so stressed out. And because that could cause problems, right, in your love relationship, because you're going to feel stuck. Okay, so you don't want to feel stuck. A lot of us are trying to escape that stuck feeling by making ourselves more stuck. But then we learn how to actually get unstuck. Yeah. And the Moonology card that came out for you for pile number 4 is Believe in the Impossible. Blue Moon. Believe in the impossible for yourselves. And then the Starseed affirmation card is Abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. You do for yourself first, and then you can do for others, and it feels abundant. You feel fulfilled. And that is the reading for pile number 4. Thank you so much. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles. Please like, share, subscribe. I didn't say that in all the other ones, but some people like to listen to all 4 of them. Maybe there's a little message in each one of them for you, right? All right, see you later.